For several centuries, shaving off facial vegetation was a sacred act for the Romans. By this, they wished to differ from foreigners, barbarians, arrogantly considering them inferior to themselves. Arrogance and haughtiness were a Roman national trait. The foreigners were uneducated, did not know Latin, mumbled something incomprehensible, and wore beards, in Latin barba. To be different from them, the dirt from the face had to be shaved off. The first shaving off of a youth's fuzz was treated as an important solemn ceremony. After that, the boy became a man and could begin his own political career. The long tradition was broken by Aelius Hadrian, who became emperor in the 117th year AD. He was the first ruler to stop shaving, but he did it not out of malice or ideological considerations, but for quite a down-to-earth reason. His face was covered with warts, and shaving was painful. All the following emperors followed his example. Hadrian was famous for more than that. He remained in history as one of the good princeps, showing moderation in executions and persecution of enemies. And also during his reign, there was an important turn in foreign policy. The Roman Empire stopped wars of conquest and turned to defense. It was under Hadrian were erected lines of fortifications along the banks of the Danube and Rhine, as well as a defensive rampart in Britain named after him. This engineering construction, of course, inferior in scale to the Great Wall of China, but also impressive. 3 legions built the rampart in northern England for 6 years. It stretched for 117 kilometers. Its height was from 4 to 6 meters. In front of it was a ditch 8 meters deep. There were watchtowers and forts along the line. The fortifications were meant to deter raids by northern British tribes. But Hadrian's rampart had no special military significance. It was more of an observation rampart. It could not contain the breakthrough of large enemy forces, but gave time to gather for a repulse. Hadrian's reign was mostly peaceful and quiet. He died safely on his own, entrusting the care of the state to another good emperor, Antoninus Pius.